a night that does not fade. It was really just an evening with friends. Clara had hesitated for a long time before she agreed. Since she had been married to Jonas for 9 years now, her nights had become quiet, predictable, structured, safe. And safe was good. Safe meant stability. Safety meant no chaos. But on this Friday evening, she stood in front of the mirror, wearing a black dress she hadn't worn in years. It clung to her body more closely than she had expected. Not provocative, but confident. She studied her reflection a moment longer than usual. Just one evening, she murmured to herself. The bar was full, loud, alive. Music vibrated through the floor. Her friends laughed, ordered cocktails, told stories. Clara felt something inside her slowly thaw, something she hadn't felt in a long time. Freedom. Not the freedom to leave someone, but the freedom to be seen again. It happened casually, a glance, a brief smile. He stood at the other end of the bar, dark shirt, calm presence, not the pushy type. He didn't look at her like an object. He looked at her as if he recognized her. When she later walked past him, he only said, "Black suits you." Not you in the formal sense, not respectful and distant. You, she smiled. Thank you. Nothing more. But that small word lingered between them like an unspoken question. The evening passed faster than she had expected. Conversations blended with glances. Accidental closeness turned into intentional closeness. His hand brushed against hers as he handed her a drink. A spark, small but unmistakable. "Are you happy?" he asked quietly at some point. A simple question. A dangerous question. Clara hesitated. "Yes," she finally said. And it wasn't even a lie, but it wasn't the whole truth either. Later she stood outside in the fresh air. The city had grown quieter. Her friends had already disappeared back inside. He stepped beside her. No words, just closeness. She knew she should leave. Now. Right now. Instead, she stayed. "I won't break anything," he said calmly. "I just wanted to remind you." "Of what?" "That you still feel." His fingers gently touched her wrist. Not possessive. Questioning. Her heart beat faster. In that moment, it wasn't about marriage, not about morality, not about consequences. It was about her, about the version of herself she had lost somewhere between routine and responsibility. She stepped a little closer, not far, but far enough. His breath was warm against her skin. Her body reacted faster than her mind. Years of routine dissolved into seconds of intensity. But before the moment could turn into something irreversible, she slowly pulled her hand away. She looked at him and smiled sadly. "Thank you," she said softly. He nodded. No drama, no attempt to change her mind, just understanding. Clara went back into the bar, said goodbye to her friends, and drove home. When she quietly unlocked the door, it was past midnight. Jonas was already asleep, calm, familiar, safe. She took off the black dress and carefully placed it back in the closet. But something had changed. Not her marriage, not her life, but the way she looked at herself. That night, she had lost nothing, but she had remembered. And some memories are stronger than any temptation. That night passed, but it would never disappear.